Good morning, guys. So I have had the same bun in my hair for over a week. So yeah, you remember it from my natural hair struggle video where it took me quite a long time to do, but luckily it's lasted me over a week now, and my hair's probably really dry because I've been spritzing the top, but I need to give it a good moisturize now. So I just thought, let me come and film it with you so you can see what my hair actually looks like before and after I do my moisturization process. So let's go ahead. Ooh. So see, this is what it looks like. It's all matted. It's like basically clumped together, and it's not as bad as I expected, but it is quite dry. It's quite lifeless as well, so there's no movement, there's no real moisture in it. So yeah, let's get started. So guys, the products I'm going to use to moisturize my hair are my spray bottle with so it's mixed with conditioner. It's mixed with my Giovanni direct leave-in conditioner, which I always use and I've talked about in my favorite products video, which I will link somewhere at the top. So I'll use that. I'll spritz my hair with water and leave-in conditioner, and then I will seal it in with my oil mixture, which is in here, and then further seal it in with my shea butter. So I've just put it in this little container here, just so it's easy to access. And then for my scalp, because my scalp's a little bit dry, but I don't want to wash it. I'm not going to wash it until next week. Oh, that's matting, look. Yeah, so yeah, my scalp is a little bit dry, so I'm going to use, I've got this mix of oils that I have in here, and it's different from this one because this one has a little bit of peppermint oil in it, so just to sort of stimulate the scalp and everything. So yeah, let's get started. I start off by splitting my hair in half, which is quite hard because I'm going to lean forward so you can see how matted the hair is right now. Okay, so I already had a part there from when I did my full braids, so that's why that wasn't so hard. And then I'm going to further split it into subsections, so I'm going to work with 4 in total. And I'm being careful to be gentle on the hair to avoid breakage, because obviously it's dry. So when that happens, as you can see the hair start together, I will pull downwards. I'll just pull downwards until it releases, and then I'm going to put this away, so just sort of wrap it away like so, and then I'm just going to get a hairband and just put it on top so it doesn't fall down, and then I'm going to do the same on this side. And then try and wrap that around. So guys, I just had to go and get some scissors because I noticed like a split end or two. So when I see the split ends as I'm moisturizing, I just clip them off just to avoid them traveling up my strand. And actually, you know what, it's quite addictive because you can just sit there for like hours trying to find split ends and trim them away. But anyway, I'm going to get started because I don't want this to be a really long video. What I do is I spritz my hair. What I want to do is sort of dampen it but not make it completely wet. So starting with the ends excuse me, starting with the ends and working my way up. I spritz it, And then I also spritz the roots, and the reason for that is sometimes you have shed hair stuck at the roots, so I sort of spritz there as well before I even do anything. And then what I'm doing is I'm sort of pulling down. Where is this part of this section or that section? Oh, it's part of this one. Yeah, so I'm just working it down so it can penetrate the hair strands, and I'll keep doing that for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna separate the hair just a little bit. And right now the whole point of this is not to detangle my hair, because I mostly fully detangle only on wash days. But obviously while I'm pulling down, I will get shed hairs out. So whatever wants to come out, I will let it come out. But the main focus is not for a thorough detangling session. And I found that most of my hair, my shed hair, is trapped at the roots. So that's why. And of course, once you take the shed hair out, you want to put it somewhere else so that you're not reintroducing it back into your hair if it's on your hands. So when I'm happy, I'm just going to, so you can see that, I'm going to take this down so you can see the difference between the part that's got some water in it and then the dry part. So you can see this one is smoother. And I don't know where I got this tip of using warm water, but I find, because my hair's low porosity, I find that the water penetrates a lot more when it's warm. So that's it. And then I'm going to now get a little bit of my oil, just removing some shed hairs. I'm not putting too much because my hair seems a little bit oily from, and again, I always put most of my product on the ends and then work it up, so whatever's left just goes to the top parts. And I try not to forget my nape area or my edges and stuff like that. And again, I'm pulling at the ends to get rid of the shed hairs that have been pulled down and then are sort of hanging onto the end. They don't want to let go, basically. So again, you can see it's getting more and more moisturized as opposed to this. And then the last thing I'm going to do is get a dab of shea butter, because as I said, my hair feels quite oily. So I'm going to get that, and then I'm going to rub it in as well. So you can already tell the difference, and my hair is really moisturized, and the oil is allowing me to pull out more of the shed hair. So then what I do, because I'm going to do a braid in it to keep it moisturized until I style it, I just basically get the hair now, because I can now manipulate my hair. I'm happy that it's moisturized, and if there's any breakage, it will be minimal, as opposed to doing it when my hair looked like this. So I'm splitting it into 3 sections, which I will use for the braid. And again, if it looks like that and it's trapped, I just sort of pull downwards so it can release. So what I'm going to do is kind of just gently comb through each section, gently, and just remove any immediate shed hairs. So it's not a thorough finger detangling that I would normally do, but it's just enough to keep me going for the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 days until I wash my hair. Okay, and once I'm happy that, at this point I'm using my thumb to separate the strands and just pull downwards. There. Okay, so once I'm generally happy with it, so that's not the most practical thing when you don't have anywhere to put your hair, but it works. So yeah, and my hair's oily and my lips are oily. But yeah, so once I'm finished with that very light detangling and my hair's moisturized, I will just braid it up so it can stay moisturized. And it's not about a braid out, it's just about keeping it moisturized and stretched for the next style. So, and as I'm braiding, I'm pulling downwards to flatten the hair. Okay, when I get to the end, I will then split one of the pieces into two and allow them to join with the other. So I'm going to spritz it because, again, the old hair, as you probably already know, the ends of your hair are the oldest, so you want them to have as much moisture as possible. So I spritz the hair and then twist it up. So I think that's the last 3 inches. And you can see it's pretty moisturized. And then when I'm like about an inch away, I just twirl it. And that will keep it moisturized for really quite a long time. And then I go ahead and do the same to the next one. So I will, yeah. Guys, so I've just finished the second section and look how moisturized the braids look. See how moisturized and shiny it looks after that process. So I'm gonna go over and do the next one and I'll come back when I'm doing the last one, basically. So guys, so far I've done 3 sections and they have taken me about 15-20 minutes, and so this is the last section, so I thought I would come back and recap on how I moisturize. So once again, I start off by just fluffing the hair out to try and release any shed hairs. I then get my bottle with warm water and my leave-in conditioner, and I spritz my hair until it's damp and not wet. Then once I'm happy with how damp it is, so you see it's not soaking wet, once I'm happy with that, I just start pulling downwards just to allow the water to reach all the strands, the water and conditioner to reach all the strands, but also to release any shed hairs that are trapped in my hair after not detangling it and get properly for the bun was in for just over a week, but Before that I had twisting, and I only did a light detangle as well when I removed them. So it's potentially a good detangle. I haven't had that in about a month, but I will do that when I wash my hair in a few days. I just want to get out of the holiday season, and I'm planning for my son's birthday as well, so I just want to do all that first and then focus on, you know, when I have time, then start looking at my hair and yeah, giving it some love and attention before the new year starts. And then of course after all of that, my hair will go back into my protective styling for the winter, which are my mini twists. So yeah, once I'm finished, again I will use some oil, and I'm using, oh, you won't be able to see that, but literally a dab of oil, putting it on my ends and working it all the way to the top, not forgetting my edges. So, and just pulling downward in a downwards motion while removing shed hairs. And then when you see my hand doing that, I'm basically putting the shed hairs at the side. So that's what's happening. Once I'm happy that I feel like the oil has completely penetrated my hair, I then go ahead and get a little bit of the shea butter just to further seal it in. So literally just all I'm using for each section, rubbing it in until it emulsifies, and then again starting with the ends, doing that, and then going all the way to the top, and then again releasing any hairs that want to come out. So from there I split my hair into 3 sections, just prepping for the braid that I'm about to do, and then just slightly, really lightly finger comb, and remove any hairs that are stuck, and I continue to pull downwards as well. Guys, if there are any parts of your hair that feel like they've dried out, then the best thing is to basically just spritz again with water to reactivate any product that you've already put in the hair. Instead of reapplying products, just spritz and it will basically wake the hair back up. I'm aiming not to make this video, and not to let the video get up to 20 minutes. So yeah, and then from there I basically find the sections that I have already done, which, yeah, and then just braid, but not tightly, just loosely braid the hair. And like I said, I always pull upwards when I'm braiding to begin with. It's to avoid when my hair dries, for it to be pulling and feel tight. And that's it, guys. Look at this. Look how moisturized and happy my hair looks now. So that's it. Actually, I wonder, this feels a little bit tight, so I'm going to just pull a little bit at the top to avoid that. And then the last thing I would do is just get a little bit of the oil that I told you about, and just put like a drop or two, not too much, and just massage. And because I've braided loosely, not close to the scalp, I have access to my scalp, so I don't need, I could just get in there. I'll do that for about 3 minutes. So guys, my hair's fully moisturized, my scalp is feeling good and tingly, and blood is flowing nicely. I'm happy with my hair. So obviously if you're going to bed, you could just go straight ahead and put your headscarf. And for me, if I'm going out, I just basically wrap the hair around again loosely. I think I have a really quite sensitive scalp. Yeah, loosely, just get a hairband and tie it up. Tie it up. And obviously I can go ahead and accessorize if I am going somewhere to make it look cuter. But because it's really cold outside, I'm just going to basically have my headscarf and my hat on, and then take these braids out when I'm ready to style for holidays and stuff. So I just want to quickly show you, we've gone past the 20-minute mark, but I want to quickly show you how much hair I lose after a week. So this wasn't a thorough detangling, but after actually a month, because I haven't detangled properly. But yeah, that's my little ball of hair. My hair's good. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video was helpful to you, and I would most definitely see you in the next one. Bye.